Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin, all good evening and welcome to Skyrim, A Thieves' Life, my penalty round of Skyrim. I'm your humble host, Raps of Trashbear, and last time I got by the heckin' ironback bandits. This time, hopefully it goes smoother. I remember to save. Because we stumbled into an orc and a crossbow. Wait, wrong way entirely. Wait. That's where we want to go. Yep. You can stake some grass pods around here too, if I remember correctly. Have I had grass pods? Oh, yes, we've had grass pods. It is going to be so nice when I offload most time instead of trying through. Head around. First critical error I committed. I get shadow green. Might be me green and oh yeah, I threw myself. Whoops. Rock crawling in Skyrim's foreign work. Do it right. Slowly but surely. And sometimes completely unmake progress. There. We're in range now. Okay, heck with it. Way back to the road and... a couple of vigilant. Coming.
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Indeed, indeed. I'll worry about working my way to the Ironback hideout after. Like a hell of a climb. Sure.
What was that?
Hello.
best you can do?
Not really. But I see you too are a collector of elven daggers. Yoink. There's a vendor anywhere near out here. Yes. May lead me exactly where I want to go. Of course. Alright, boys, line it up. One at a time, please. Get it down. Ah, okay. Take us exactly where I want to go. I hope, because if not, I have flung myself down a mountainside for no apparent reason again. A little embarrassing. Up. Alright, Snowboy. Ugh. Remember when these were a real problem for us? Not anymore! Heck, I can't even say that about my serious builds. Look, I'm not good at builds, Trashkin. What can I tell you? Glob doesn't give with both hands. Back to the on top of the place. Shadows! What about this way? Oh, jeez. Alright, fine. I'll just stick to the encounter as intended. Ugh. Might ask Ras, why do you spend so much time trying to find such wacky? Short answer is because I played a sneak archer beforehand. I was really bad. Finding an angle. Okay, there we go. Favorite it. Like, I know that's the... Not gonna be fun jogging it all the way back to winter. To solitude, but... Da da da. That's fine. Chief was more important than you anyway. Alright, yoink. And yoink. Ability. It should sell shockingly well. Armor's a little too heavy for me, though. Fine if I do. Oh, God. Get my story. Here's. I spotted a collapsed figure roadside. Plug creek. Kind soul. Trade and travel with each. Face sunken. Bite marks on his neck and arms made it clear this was the work of vampires. Infants never deserved such. Carried him to solitude to raise guard. When I arrived, they acted with indifference. Cold as the corpse I laid before them. They had seen this before, they said. They offered to burn him, bury him. Their interest in the matter ended there. It was then I decided tonight I would begin to hunt more dangerous game. Slain over a dozen of the fang wretches a month since. In fact, I've become quite proficient in the task. Till one night I found a low vampire crawling the woods. He stopped to rest, seemingly unable to catch his breath. Whether it was from thirst or exhaustion, I could not be sure. Still, such monsters deserve no pity. So I hid in the brush nearby, drew my crossbow, and lined up the kill shot. Suddenly, the devils pounced from both sides, clawing and biting. I had been led into a trap. I managed to escape, but my wounds were grave. Worse, I knew from the burning in my veins that I now had the illness that would soon concern me. Turn me into one of them. So now, what be my final day as a monk? I pen this letter and walk to my favorite overlook to the south of Falmore and watch the mornings. I pass the torch to you, dear reader. Seek out my remain. Among my effects, you find a key. Open my cellar. Take up arms. Stored there. The more. Travelers safe from the vampire menace. I want. Every time. All right. Yoink. Have I? Nothing notable on you, though. Alright, let's make sure prizes down. Shame I don't have Ars Metallica and turn all their stuff into raw materials and like ammo. Ars key. Bolts. Loading. Oh. Elf. Oh, thank the gods. Blood. Why not? Alchemy. Last note. Oh. Solution of. Well, I might need it. Fortunately, around these parts. Bound to be one all the way back in, heckin'... ...40, and I am way overpacked. Standard sword. Silver, great. That we're gonna... Alright, time to on down. Almost up. Sword, common as dirt. Silver sword, not so terribly. Dropping. Iron mace can go. Elven or dwarven stuff. Worth something. Have the ability to crank out the crossbow. I don't know. Let me check while I work out some of the staff. No? What about Owen crossbow? A steel crossbow. What about an imperial crossbow? Yeah, how about a leather crossbow? How about missile? Yep. I believe having had them in inventory is enough. Okay. Helmet's not getting dropped. Iron plate boots, on the other hand, definitely gone. Strength, I don't care what I have to do to keep those. The kept. Alright. Oh, good night. Soon all. Wait, now it's piles. Whoops. Are 4 points on. So, back to Skyrim. Quickly as possible. So tempting, but we can't afford the wait. Okay. Where we're going? Get it. I hit shift key again, didn't I? Ah, so frustrating when I do that. Fortunately, going down the mountains is easier than going up. That is mildly frustrating to know we're not that far off from Lucky strike. Good on either of you? No. No, you can keep your venom. Worthless. It's only worth like 7 gold, man. It's not worth the wait. Even with my boosted carry cap. Alright, boys, line up one at a time, please. Thank you. 1. I can afford a 1. I should really go ahead. I mean, I'll take time enough to introduce you to one of my favorite traders, but it shouldn't take much more time than that. For obvious reasons. Generally, it doesn't matter what variety of magic you're casting, you'll freak out the guards a little bit. How's it going? Is that a courier? Alright, what do you want?
I've been looking for you. Got something There's a new museum opening up. Looks
Oh,
like
that's
that's
lovely.
it. Got to go.
Thanks, you have a nice life. Every time a new side quest. Or occasionally an invitation to become a Thane because you're famous enough now. Alright, here we go. So, right. Astrid?
There's some.
Yeah,
Look at it. That's real Nord craftsmanship, that is. Let me show you an old trick I learned as a scout. Makes it harder for the enemy to notice you.
Hey! Here's a gold.
Oh, thank
Keep
you.
yourself well, Nos.
Divines bless your kind heart. It's best
I hope your luck turns around.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you
So,
might want to...
bits and pieces. My favorite place to sell off stuff.
If you
Next
ever
door
want
is,
to pay for
not a
those
bad
old
place.
rags, Viren said you got here just before the Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I'd love to discuss it, but we have sales. Sure. Bow, dagger, great sword, the hammer. Pretty sure we already have something that does that. Oh right. I'll spare you the financial Trashkin. All right. Almost concluded. Spare potions pick. Alas, I have already done the damage to my health piles. Ah, there it is. Burn it.
Seems there's no way. Take a look. Blades, helmets.
Start with your miscellaneum,
look.
please. I can afford refined moonsword. I'm Oh, bigger. Silver sword, we're just chanting that. Those. Off those, though. Out. 16,000. A carry cap of 2.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
Well, first order of business. I need a disenchanter. I have no idea where that is, Trashkin, so I'll tune you back in when I find it, okay? Fair? Alright, Trashkin, it's time to face facts. I am, quite simply, too loaded down with gear to function.
Hey, wanna play tag?
So for the sake of having a storage, I'm just gonna zip back and pick up Breeze Home, because it doesn't involve me becoming Thane of anything. I'm already Thane of Whiterun. I know. Breeze Home isn't terribly popular with folk, but it's a safe place to dump my gear. Right now, loaded down with golden items, that's all I want, is a place to dump my gear. It's been 10 hours, Trashkin. We'll worry about building a proper home after Breeze Home, okay? Square deal? Well, I know, I should take the time to set up a proper home, but I just need a place to put stuff.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Great.
It's almost getting downright hot now.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. I've been up the mountain passes all day. Alright, keep the horses warm. I'll be back. Well, Trashkin, I'd spare you the details. But, as you know, entering Whiterun, there's a good chance something weird's gonna happen. Or maybe a dragon will drop in. You never know. But we did reel off at least 2 of our quest line. Where? Yeah, sneak thief. What's it to you? Just you wait until I can steal equipment. I'm stealing all my arrows. Yep, that'll be nice to have a spot to drop gear. Hey, Belzor.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Not now, because it will break my heart. Because I don't have a home to put you in yet.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
But I can. It only cost me a talent point.
Those bastards don't even have a wand.
Meow. There we go. Gotta find a venta. Hey, Lydia.
Long life to you, Thane.
Ah. Sure, 12-hour wait will do the trick. More importantly, we got a free bed permanento. Where the hell is he?
Long life to you, Thane.
I'm gonna pummel that man when I find him.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk...
I'd like to buy the house.
There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Thank you. Now, a lot of people hold that Breeze Home is the worst, but it does have one redeeming feature. A place to put your kinder and... or your wife. And a place to put your stuff. Which, early game, I didn't know about that. I just assumed I needed to find places to stash my stuff. So I got real creative with barrels. Trouble with that is...
You know, I saw something near Shimmer Mist Cave to the northeast. Some kind of creature.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 seconds right now.
Look, Battleborn, your best bet here is... okay, bloody my nose.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Hard work.
I'll worry about collecting all the stray kinder I can later. What? Bouncing of karma. Alright. Ugh. Bed. That will do for now. First, I need to put my tremendous bounty of books away. Alright, those are 0 weights, and that has 1, which is oddly unfair. I put away the rest of our ingredients. Necklet. Oh, right. Pork. All those. That stays on me. That goes in there. That too. Oh, I never dropped those off? Oh god, I never dropped those off! There, okay. Well, at least it's a light burden. But I suppose that does means I gotta go up there again. And back down. Alright. Hit another 4 bear pelts. Some of the saleable way for later. We keep running through merchants hacking. We're finally back to min weight, Trashkin. We're all prepped for that. Oh. I would like to sleep the day away. Its entirety. I may have rested XP. Flow of time. It ebbs, it flows. What does it mean? Almost meaningless. Except that everybody's on a schedule and... Oh, hey, lady.
Honored to see you again, my Thane. All
Well,
right,
I'm
then.
glad you moved in, but I would have liked an all clear first. That's a little forward. I appreciate you thinking ahead, though,
Honor
Lydia.
to you, what do you need, my Thane? The Jarl. The title of Thane is... As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Al's extra. I think I gotta talk to a Ventus.
What happened?
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Hello. Alright, so it turns out I can't disenchant silver. I figure. Well, that's one of like 6 homes. And 3 that we have to build. I forgot I gotta decorate the ones I buy too. No wonder I've turned defeat. Wait a minute. There we go. I don't know what this game has against matching sets. But it's got to be something. Like, I have my foils, but one of my foils is how inconsistent actions are in the inventory system. For another thing, one of the things that bothers the hell out of me is one of the main popular mods is a graphic user interface update just to the menus here, because you see, the only place they gave you some powerful tools to sort all, you get equip, drop, and favorite here. But only on like the Xbox 360 version, you had voice activation through, for some reason, the Kinetic, because they're trying to push the Kinect. the ability to sort them by value, weight, etc., etc. But did they make that a general improvement of life? No, and they've had more than 10 years to implement that. It drives me a little batty because, like,
Chat with an old woman,
like one of the low bars for Bethesda
I can take you to any of the... Where
was
do you want to go?
76. Hear me out. Not gonna get salty.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Do you know how long it took modders to improve the item sorting menu in Fallout 76? 3 days from launch. Alright, now let's set up. Let's... Got a lot done. Wow, our last save was all the way back in that... Alright. That'll definitely be survivable. I'm sure of it. Active. Let's see. Yep. Well, I suppose the time to look into that horn will be around the time I decide that I have enough bear pelts. I feel so much lighter now that I don't have to haul all my worldly possessions with me. Oh, for the love of freaking Malkar. For Arce's sake! Alright, fine! Oh, wait. That's right. Hold on, let me get the good arrows for you. Don't think we have any. Bolts, arrows, forsworn. Ancient Nord will do. A blood dragon. So help me God, Editor Ras, if you reach for that blood dragon rift. Lava glob. And now I need to kill. Believe it or not, Dragon's focusing on just you is a good thing for the most part. What'll do? Hold on. Why can't I shout? Dang it. Shouts well. Yeah, I'll use that goat cheese. You're a fighty boy, at least. But what's with this dancing back nonsense? Come on, you're a dragon. Act like it. There goes my healing pots. Ay, ay, ay. Dang it, now I gotta walk those bones back and sell them off. Wait. Okay, we're only 146 pounds encumbered. That'll do. That will do. I'd have just mended my way through, but I mean... Hey, boys.
Always looking for strong, capable warriors. You think you got what it takes? Our headquarters are in...
Okay, so the problem is my instinct is to hit left to equip to left on favorites, and that unequips them from favorites, which convenient, but I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to go in. The favorites menu is mostly useful. I apparently am just bad at understanding it. The things I'll do to
You there, traveler! Over here!
Uh-huh.
That's close enough. Now you die.
Yeah. Oh, you're a full-fledged. Huh. Alright, let's check the old active effects. Haha! Yet again, we succeed. They'll lighten the wharf a fair bit. Well, hell. Why not? Vampires are terrible at hiding bodies. Or they've just never had the bodies. Suppose I should learn where the relatively close routines are. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit a wandering says. If not, I can always drop the less valuable stuff. The downside of this build is I'm gonna have to take some serious training in pickpocketing. I'm gonna have to get real serious about my fingersmithing, man. I really am gonna need that extra 100 pounds carry on top of whatever enchanting can get me. It's gonna be a while before I can prepare a proper... Bar! Hey, Bar! Hey, you, Bar! Ah! Well, I think the autosave will pop us back at the wagon. Yep. Okay. Message received. Meander back to Solitude and buy some more potions because we don't have a proper alchemy table yet. Or place to grow stuff. Oh, believe you me, right after we get done with this routine, Trashkin, we're setting up a proper home. But it's really gonna help to have several places to drop stuff and just wagging around.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we had it.
Perfect.
May the divines guide and keep you. It's locked for a reason.
It is locked for a reason. The reason is
Let
that
me know if you see anything you like.
If you're you were there for Rogvir's Perhaps. She wouldn't have to be there, and my aunt wouldn't have to worry about. You really don't know. He lets Ulfric's Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King,
You're a
and
traveler,
Rogvir
correct?
lets him ride right back out.
Have you been? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fulero was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
well, hell, I got free time. Everybody could try to get more info.
Very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. Take a look.
Ocean. Potion of healing. There we go. Plentiful healing. I'll take all of them. A lot of people will tell you it's not worth it to buy potions, and they're not wrong.
Later then.
Unless you're already running around making your trade as a thief and trader, in which case I'll remind you, every purchase, every sold item, every scrap of gold you earn or use levels up that speech.
Sneak thief.
Just for that, I am going to find you and steal your clothes at some point. I want you to make a note, Trashkin, that there is at least one patrolling guard whose clothing I need to steal.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at
Oh, good, the caravan's here. If I get dragoned again, that's gonna be real convenient. But it's always a toss-up in Skyrim, Trash. You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you have a nice peaceful walk in the mountains. Sometimes you get rolled by a dragon and a heckin' snow bear. I feel if I had had any pots left on me, that'd been here, but I was feeling real tentative of what goods I had left. Join the Legion. See the world. Don't be a xenophobic jerk to Khajiit. Beats. Right on time, buddy. Well, that's a funny way to raise my... but it'll do. Ah, there's that heartbeat sound again. So hard to take these things seriously with those googly eyes. Yank. And now we just pay the conjugates to take care of this problem. What? It's speech XP and it's gonna be a long while before I can forge dragon bone or scale anything. Though I do look forward to enchanting my very own set of dragon armor. And daggers. Perhaps a nice dragonborn crossbow for death to all hacking dragon. Oh wait, did I just... I did. I just zipped up the switch back like a loon. Perfect! Hey, buddy.
I welcome you. Take a look.
Alright, Madron. Got any lockpicks? I know, there's a whole class of people that don't like buying lockpicks, and I'm not one of them. Production. You know, I gotta make me a list of what enchantments and fortifications I do have. Fascinating. Absorbed. Like, there's also an entire group of wounds that'll tell you, it's never worth buying enchanted items. Going, it is if you're trying to get them all. Sword. Another spin. Alright, no, fair enough.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Thank you, Madrone, and you as well.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends. If you're looking for... Don't worry about them. We'll make sure
Oh,
they wash up safe.
Jari, okay.
Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad
I'm sure I won't wind up killing everyone and having to explain myself later. I suppose the more interesting problem is, can I solve that problem without killing anyone until I absolutely have to? Alright, no drinking to do with this time, so full pelt. I am sure this pathway will be more convenient than the last one. Da-da-da. Oh, how's it going?
Hello there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon a bard on the road.
Ain't it just? You have a good one, Telsguard. See you next in random encounter. Ah, there we are. Yeah, then we just hang another right and maybe deal with a couple of big predators. Ah, how the time flies when you're adventuring, Trashkin. And you're getting your head kicked in.
I was born and raised in Skyrim. The Nords treat us like dirt.
True. I am so sorry, friend. My brother Nords need to be brought into the way of the light. Multicultural phenomenon. That is Skyrim. Incidentally, I know the logistics reason is that you don't want to do half templates and half, again, additional work on the races. But, can I be real with you for a minute, Bethesda? Why do we know nothing about the cross-compatibility of speed? Because clearly intermarriage is a common thing. Just saying. Oh, yep. Really? Must we? Yoink. Got no amulet at the moment. Yoink, yoink. And you dignity. Oh, Archer. Come here. Not with those arrows, you're not. Oh! We Wolverined him. Good God, that is messier a finisher than I would go for personally, but okay, fair enough. More of a finesse guy, you know? But it does do the job. Let's see here. On top side. Well, hell.
Now ain't this
Loud and ugly it is. My advice, always pick up the light valuables first. No mercy. Mostly because you guys get back up and swing on me. Hey! Maybe over your corpse. Hey! Offside. Now, for this space specifically, you're gonna want to loot everything not nailed down of value. I'm only gonna get one crack at it. So, you do have to clean out the interior as well. That was unlucky. Try again. There you go. Pick. Arrows. Well supplied. Feels minutely annoying. But... No, you. Dearly. Well, I gotta admire the commitment to aim. If it was entirely the wrong direction. You're right! And that's hilarious. Oh. I'll leave you at dignity. Aerial bow, long bow. I'll eat all the food I found first. Right, there's two more sections to deal with here. Take a minute, peruse. Every now and again, they just like to hide secrets on the high spots. Like some dwarven hair? A hunting bow. Ah, yes. Got 2 doors to deal with. Both are a little annoying. Doors. But yeah, see, this becomes an outpost. And outposts are, of course, very, very handy if you're aligned with the Imperials, because...
What was that?
Holy shit, it worked. I gotta love it, Trashkin. I was not expecting that to go our way. Oh, I prefer to poison them. Get them.
What's that, huh? Time to end this little... I love a challenge!
Oh, Chief, huh? Oh, now my salt comes back to me at the last. Yeah, bandit thieves are a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Is someone there?
Oh, life just got more difficult. We get a more difficult.
Must have run off.
Ah, the joys of Skyrim.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
What? I told you I needed to work on lockpicking. Wait, pickpocketing. Yeah, that's the one. Oh boy, here we go. Again. Again, but better.
Huh? Now it's mine.
Ah, right, fine. Again. Dagnabbit, I want that lockpick. This time. Eh?
Once was a woman, fair as an evening, springtime in old Rose McCann.
Wanna gamble, Trashkin? Let's gamble.
There's someone there.
I'm willing to save scum this. Let's have some fun. I'm willing to do this as many times as it takes to get some pickpocketing XP.
Huh?
Ah, auto killed. Okay, that's fine. Moving right along.
Killing to get some beer every night. Stupid bees and their stupid honey. I'll never do another span in that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself up.
I think I just merged him with the pill.
Once was a woman.
Well, that's unlootable, but I will take it.
As fair as an evening of springtime in old Stroh's Mackay.
Hey. Magic trick? Oh, I will totally use you for pickpocketing XP. I am fine with scamming my way to pickpocketing XP, Trashkin. I don't care. This will probably get easier when I get some by pickpocketing, but until then, this is our life. Saves coming for fun and profit. I'll keep rolling the dice until. I think by the law of averages, we'd have to have succeeded at least once by now, but. And we push our luck some more. I'll spare you the reruns for a moment, Trashkin. Excuse me. There we go. We've emptied their inventory. Ahem. And we got sneaking. Plenty of lockpick XP out of the deal. Stem me though, I do. Well, let's see. Archery. Can take another rake in light armor. Can take another rake in sneak. But extra pocket. Top purse. Got exactly 5. We can take our second rank in a bit. There Archery. Valuable. Or band. Golden bread. Drink. Ah. Okay. There we go. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Deeply. Oh, there's a bunch of deep elf. Clearly. Potatoes next to a barrel. Is that a fermentation joke? There's one that requires a gear. Yes, you. How to keep for it. So, on somebody. I can't. Ah. Old. Amazing. Perfect. Nice me. Oh. Okay. Well, the good news is we only need to hit 50 in pickpocketing to gain those extra pockets, but it does involve an investment of a minimum of free skill. We may as well dig the burgering and thieving at it.
Ticking pockets now, that's the real art. No rough stuff, just take it and go. Don't sound like much fun though.
Again. I'll, of course, spare you the lifting, Trashkin. And success.
The imported stuff, just one last time.
We get into position.
Gotta start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed. I'll never do another span in that stinking jail. Rather die than give my... Is someone there?
Up. I don't need the pickpocket XP that badly. I can goof around later.
I'll show you what real. Well,
Oh.
must have run off.
Well, Trashkin, you want to hear the funny part? I didn't save after I succeeded. See you in just a minute. Okay, there we go.
That rat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one rust. Except from me.
Wait for a plunderer to walk up. Right before head up. A little more pocket expedition. A little more finger. I can't. Dear Bethesda, feel free to take some notes from Thief. And Thief 2, the Middle Age. Not that Square Enix night.
You picked it.
Yep. I just had to try to double up. Oh, how big and looked. You know what I've learned is there's not a lot of camaraderie.
Should have known she was lying. Said
Oop.
he'd wait for me, but they never wait. Nothing here after all. 2 3s. What was looks like we've got a cutthroat skulking around. Is someone there?
Oh.
I was sure I heard something.
Hey.
Son of a... Mead. Kill 'em to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey.
If it is steal but your life. Yes, I intend on checking every last single cell. Why do you ask? None of them have. And that is the painfully slow process of slow rolling a fortress. Boarding. Oh, so very slow. They really didn't like that person. Pretty much everything of value in the pocket. We got a little more weight cap to play. Guess I can grab the bandit. Lucky. Good time. Got a weight cap. Alright, fine. Oh, we got a full set of bandit. Got everyone. Life as a thief is a little difficult when you can't return fire. I mean, I'll be the first to admit, I really do miss the ability to pull a crossbow or a bow and solve the problem from about half a map away, but... done shockingly well for ourselves. So we just got like 50 points, 50 points. Just got like 23 more points and 2 levels to go. I must admit, pickpocketing is fun once you... I don't quite have the knack yet, but I'm sure I'll get there. After all, we have to become a thief. And what is a thief without some light larceny? And a little bit of flim-flam. And the occasional murder for hire. And we cut south. Ah, there it is. Oh, right, I was reporting back. Oh, hey! The new word? It's a new word! I usually miss that. Air, elemental fury. Well, I got 2 dragon souls banked, may as well. Yes, I want to unlock it, game. I'm aware! Yes! Ah, that menu's... But if I've said it once, I've said it a dozen times. As much as I enjoy... Oh, Hill Creek. I didn't know that was underneath. I'll have to check that out sometime. No, for my own edification. Where am I going? Ah, okay. Plus, I could always attempt to make some trouble in the old Stormcloak camp. One siege at a time. Make out for gold. Fair to middling. More than anything, I needed a place to drop my ill-gotten loot. Oh, right, yeah. Lower of 2 paths. That's right. Again, if I'm very lucky, the caravan's still here and I can quickly offload some more loot. Then we can go over to Valkyrie, drop off this first assassination quest we completed entirely successfully, without any bounties on our head. Which was entirely dumb luck. I didn't remember a thing about Shadow Shield's walking pattern.
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Great question.
Can the Thuan be taught? Like... any skill? By the order of the Jarl.
Ah! Alright, fine.
Man. I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear radiant raiment. There's a large selection.
I got cocked.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
Pine Moon Cave is down to the southwest.
Crown. It won't be a fairy tale.
It'll be a problem.
Don't you, Nort, put any stock in your own...
Stay sharp.
I thought the Moot chose the king.
You're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the
Keep your guard up.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always...
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's
follow
boys.
our hearts.
So what?
Shut up, Leggett.
Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the Jagged Crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and
I'm willing to bet on what
It
resources
won't
we
be a
can
waste.
spare.
make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
Just for the record, Tellius, I'm gonna make a buffoon of you.
We'll get to it first. Welcome back, soldier. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
Got it.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. Are you prepared
Shouldn't I
to make that
just
commitment?
bind myself to the Empire? You know what? I'll be back.
I see. Consider this. What greater glory than to serve the Emperor and his citizens here in Skyrim?
I'm not taking that oath just yet.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first.
Don't mind him. Slowly leveling up our enchantability. I so also have to learn what fortifies enchantment.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With
Yeah,
his
he did.
voice.
With his heckin'... No microphone, no bullhorn, just blew his eardrums right out. So I suppose you could always argue the previous Fevenstale. The previous Fevenstale was a strategic loss. Oh, you're banging on the table there.
Seems there's no end to the...
What do you got
Take a
for
look.
Like selling off all the goods again. Well, the binding can go the way of the dodo. After... One? And all but 5 in a...
Return anytime. You need arms
Not
for armor.
bad.
Fight forward, never rest.
Well,
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own.
But
It's
if
a
I talk to
stubborn
them?
oath. I don't know what good it'll do.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
oh, Gisli. I'll be calling you Gisli.
Fletching
I don't know
swordsman.
Erica
It's
that well.
difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion.
There's nothing like
My
a good
drum
song
lead
to
our
lift the
troops to
spirit
victory.
in
It's
troubled
an honor
times.
to have Viarmo for
Ah, the
Think about
bard's a
staying
bit
the night.
night away.
far too
Ridiculous. To clean
for
in.
my tastes.
And here's like the pitter patter of the provider's feet.
Have a drink. Rest your feet and stay a little while.
I've actually. Well, let's see if we can solve this little funds problem really.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Yep, wrong door.
No lollygagging.
Ah, okay.
My cousin's out fighting dragons.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aram.
Won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you know
Wow.
it's put any stop?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a
I have no earthly idea where she's
full
gone.
of mead.
We'll worry about her the next time I'm in town. Or they're in bed. It is 7 in the evening after all. Let's just go see our boss and get our next set of jobs. Keep it simple. Hey kiddos.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Not today. You can't actually play tag with them.
I'm a little. You were there for Rogvir's execution. Most people. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Monster. Ah, busy day of trading and thieving and general assassination. What a time to be. So, I haven't double-ended my smithing skills. Oh right, I got other stuff.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve? Take a look.
Just to use some balls. Happened to pick up any lockpicks while I was out. Oh, I. How's your potion selection do? Wonderfully, that'll also do. Hey. There we go. Fair trade. Alright, Mudrun. You have a good one. I'll see you in the next stop.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword? Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
I can sharpen it for you. Ah!
Stop right there.
Alright. Fine, I'll play it straight. What can I say? I just like messing with town guards. It's a weakness, alright? Don't like murdering them. But I do like taking their equipment.
Eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop.
You know what? We're just gonna add that to the to-do list, Trashkin. Nobody's gonna make me. Steal a full set of guard equipment from each of the Hold's guards.
I welcome you, friend. Take a look.
Shield, helmet, armor. Both optional. Push on. I'll take it. Plan. Paralysis. You're weak. I'll take that. I'll take all your moon. Arms, harmony. Reminds me, gotta equip that.
Your road lead you to warm sands. Khajiit welcomes you, and also your coin. I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Goods and wares of all
There's a
kinds,
certain
and
dignity to the
all
Khajiit this game that was notably absent in Oblivion and Hacking Morrowind. I swear. Half the reason they invented the Khajiit was to be jerks to them.
Need a ride?
Oh, their lore is pretty cool. You ever feel the urge to read? Apparently they have several different form factors.
Climbing back and we'll be off.
Yep.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think.
Yeah, they're good company.
I hear there's whole...
There are, in fact, whole caravan. Right then. Wait, I don't have business here. Oop. What? I can't steal equipped items yet. I gotta spec into that. I was gonna try to lift a shield. The heavier something is, the less likely I am to steal it. But anyway, let's get paid! It took me a long while to get this whole routine done. I still gotta go do the house eventually. But for now... Oh, we're level 21. That happened kind of fast. Home. The sanctuary, where nothing bad could ever happen. Oh, Astrid, I'm home!
Ah, you're back.
Yep.
So,
and alive.
How went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager?
Relatively.
Very well. I respect your discretion. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more... personal nature.
What do you need?
It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking.
to someone, in hushed but frantic tones.
Yeah,
Who is he
he's
speaking
talking
with?
to the Night Mother.
What are
He's
they
Looney
planning?
Tunes.
I fear treachery. You must understand. If Cicero is turning the others against me, against us, our family would not survive such division.
You're not wrong. What do you need me?
Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. No objections then?
None.
Good. Go now, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
What I'm going to learn is
Watch
Cicero
yourself
talks
out
to
there.
himself. Well, orders is orders. Cheap down the luck, huh?
Are we alone?
No.
Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild.
Not if I
What
have
about
anything to
you?
do with it.
Have you spoken to anyone? No?
Like she'd speak to
No,
you.
of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do? Nothing! Not...
That is no way to talk to your mother, Cicero.
No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero.
And
Humble servant.
just like that,
He will never hear my voice.
we jumped the freaking shark. Ah, I guess we're the freaking listener.
How can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Mortier.
If you say so.
Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Irony.
The time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
Got it. Although,
What treachery! Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm!
you spoke.
Spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit. You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener!
Well, the bad news is I'm about to ruin your week. Darkness rises when silence dies. Cicero, reading and reap.
She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words. The binding words. Written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then, it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back.
Cicero, buddy, we gotta do something about these mood swings.
She has chosen you.
That's right. That's right. In Emil's infinite wisdom, we are both the Dragonborn and the listener.
By Sithis, this ends now. Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over. Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor.
There is.
I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to him, to the listener.
Surprise, Astrid.
What? The listener?
I know, I'm as shocked as you.
What is this lunacy?
Oh, no lunacy, just great writing.
Has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Please tell me you haven't. Cicero said he spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you?
It's true.
What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yes.
By Sithis. And? What did she say?
I speak to someone named Amon Monterey.
Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Valenrud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is.
So, should I, or?
No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Yes, ma'am. Well...
Oh, you are the listener! You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
I'm glad.
Surely you're pulling Cicero's leg!
Just asking questions.
The listener is serious.
Yep.
Oh. Well, of course the Night Mother will speak to you again. She might speak now, or later, or... I don't know. But speak she will. The Night Mother is part of you now. You get to hear voices inside your head. The rest of us should be so lucky.
Cicero, come on. We both know you hear voices inside your head.
Oh, well, yes, I did. I did indeed. I tried to listen. Tried so hard. But the Night Mother never spoke to poor Cicero.
I gotta love you, Cicero. I think the first person to crawl inside that coffin and spend more than 2 minutes in would have been... listener.
Oh, but that was then. This is now. You're the listener, and the Night Mother chose you for a reason, I'm sure. Cicero will remain the happy keeper.
Glad to hear that, Cicero. I'm going to find anything else to do right now.
Things are finally looking up.
Oh. Nazir. Hello, Nazir.
Still, you reek of death, my friend. I salute you.
Yeah,
Well then,
Astrid wants me to go to work.
Your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Your first target is an orc bard named Lerbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
Ah, that is.
He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
I actually like Lubak.
He's a vampire,
Or not
and
so
has
much.
blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself.
So, for Sifis' sake, watch yourself.
Good luck.
Thank
And
you, I'm
try
gonna
not
need
to
it.
Get yourself killed.
No promises, but I might come back first in blood, you know?
You reek of death, my friend.
Style shot. Get it. Okay. What a day.
Hello, Tidbit.
Alright, still can't improve that. Be real squishy for a while. Get it.
Please, not now. You'll
Yes,
know
ma'am.
when I'm ready to discuss the issue.
But put it in perspectivo. First targets are relatively by Half Moon or Half Moon Hill, right about there. As for Lubak, back in reminds me. Now, I say this of all the quests in question, Lubric actually picked the most because I played a half-orc bard once or twice, and I have fond memories of that time. But the hell of being an assassin is gonna have to saw away part of your identity. Let's see if we can at least get set up to approach Hearn. We'll have to, you know, take some notes. Of course, the good news is we're traveling light, so I suppose not that road. Perfect. Old line around. Up. Smooth. Yeah, that's why I avoid the roadside room. Oink. Armor ball and plentiful stamina. Well, not exactly the richest prize I've ever found, but it'll do. Get it down. Get it down. All correctly, this should spit us out roughly where we want to be. Well, we didn't get as much done as I wanted to. We did get a fair bit of work in pickpocketing. That's something. Yeah, we're halfway there. something gold. Talk reef. Alright, clear just means I've done it the once, I think. I don't know how long it takes for the cleared status to reset, if at all. Well, we are desperately chasing around foxes at the start of this run for spare leather, and now look at us. Meandering about like we own the place. Turn ain't gonna be easy, though. I gotta come up with a plan of attack. Speaking of plan of attack... That it? Ah, rest well, poor fox. What? I don't waste hide. I don't think we're gonna have an in run at Hearn. Out of doors. In of doors. Omen.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Oh, no trouble.
You need to leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Hearn and I do
what
so
have we here?
adore guests.
A lost little
These
lad.
guards are such a bore.
Oh, let's observe. I don't want to kill Hurt. This is my favorite. No. Quite literally my favorite lumber mill. No, seriously, it is my favorite lumber mill. Comes with a unique overlook. A pile of potentially human flesh. What? Vampires gotta eat too. There they just stand. Well, I suppose in order to get my way around here, Trashkin, I'm gonna have to consult the ancient scrolls. Excuse me but a moment. After waiting the night, Bert gets up first. And our best bet is to pick Selfie look. He's making some lumber. It's not lumber? Make the big... Oh. Business. They said he's never far from his... This is what you call a high risk. I know. Okay, well, that's one problem solved. Even more. Well, let's have some slaughterfish while we're here. Who's the end of the day? I gotta love you, Trashkin. That is the smoothest I have ever killed Hearn. Usually I just have to resort to running away from hurt while screaming, my god, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Hello.
Someone do something.
About what? That sundry murder? Really? Oh, well, we take the long, long walk. Northward. Trashkin, I'd like to thank you all for coming out, because that's about our time. We've had a few successful assassinations, we've gotten attacked by a dragon repeatedly, we rickrolled our way through an entire hecking castle. Oh, it's been a productive day in Skyrim. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this little challenge run. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming. Remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourself as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Remember to play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.